Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak to you today. Good afternoon, good evening, more good morning, hello everyone. In Vanuatu, we are at the forefront of climate change impact, but I'm very excited to say that though the problems are big, the solutions are local. And we, as a small island developing nation, we also have our strength, and we would like to share those strengths with you today. My proposal is about smart ports, 5G technology, and how our renewable energy potential can also provide a net zero capacity for our region. Digitization has been a hurdle for Vanuatu because of our telecommunication limitation. However, I'm very excited to share that I will be bringing 5G to Vanuatu in 2025. And the solution that I'm speaking to you today will address these following SDG: zero hunger, good health and well-being, SDG 2, SDG 3, SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, SDG 9, industry, innovation, infrastructure, and most important for us is actually climate action, and we cannot do it alone. We need partnerships, and that's SDG 17. Our solution is not only available in Vanuatu, but we actually have partnerships to scale in other Pacific Island nations. We have the license to operate in 4 other Pacific Island nations that can target 50% of men and women in hard-to-reach area. And what I'm bringing to you today is actually the implementation of 5G low latency technology that has not been available before, and it was hard to scale to reach the last mile of connectivity. Here we have the operation of what the profitability would look like. This is the marketplace of how 5G has been hard to reach the Pacific Islands, because out of ITU has made a report that only 80 out of 100 developed nations have 5G, but only 1 in 100 have 5G in developing countries. So we very much like to have Vanuatu be number 2 on that list. And that is critical because the 5G that we are bringing is actually very affordable, and we are working with Amazon, Starlink, and other partners to make 5G very affordable and disruptive with a virtual core. And here we have a projection of the opportunity of the sustainability of this network that will revolutionize the way that we digitize in the Pacific region, but specifically for Vanuatu immediately next year. We have the potential, especially in Santo, Luganville, where I'm from, 3rd generation from Santo in the north, and we need this port to work to our advantage. It is one of the deepest ports that we could actually provide access to the region, where we can consolidate and be a regional hub. It is very possible, but of course we are limited by energy constraint, which I will talk about shortly. And the 5G solution that we bring is also very special because it is an open RAN and it is scalable, in which we are not tied to one particular technology or vendor. And most importantly, what the 5G can do is it can actually slice a secure network. And with the limitation of our small population, it would really play to our advantage to have the automated operation in which we have autonomous guided vehicle to manage many of our ports. And here we have a projection of how we can be also very profitable and be able to reach sustainability and cash flow within 1 year. This is our timeline in terms of how we plan to deliver. And actually, Vanuatu, we have a track record already of operating in 4 years with cash flow. So we are cash flow positive, and we have records of working very well with government, provincial government, and also schools and enterprises. However, for our small island nations, it is really not possible to move forward without a sovereign energy source. And Vanuatu, we have 7 active volcanoes, and we have the ability to actually play a role in the renewable energy and net zero energy transition. This is our projection. For our port, we need 10 million to be able to actualize, not only with the network, but also with the ability to upgrade our port for our AI and for our equipment. And here is a play. This is the moonshot, but it is very necessary. It's a long-term, long-run project, but it is a necessary step that I hope that the panelists will consider today, because the decisions you make today will affect our region. We are 98% water. We depend on supply chain to be able to access added value, and also added value to our products and also our food. And here again is an example of how our 5G is very secure to be able to protect not only the port, but also the energy production plants that we plan to execute. And here we have a great experienced management team to first utilize their experience in telecom to be able to actualize a very successful smart port for Vanuatu and then scale it to the region. And we have partnerships as well in the hydrogen space. And we are very excited to be able to leapfrog and be able to use the existing technology to be able to actualize many of our dreams. And I hope that you share our dreams today. We have had 4 Category 4 and 5+ cyclones in the past 4 years, 3 in last year, 2 within 2 days of each other. And so our need to accelerate our energy transition is quite urgent. And I hope that you also share with us the vision that though problems are big, solution is local. So from a CIS jurisdiction, thank you for your time. And I hope you share a vision of a prosperous Blue Pacific where we can enable a blue economy in providing protein and renewable energy for our region. Thank you.